Metro community members call for more education on Nebraska's new gun law in the wake of a deadly officer-involved shooting. Thank you for joining us. I'm Quinicia Fraser.
I'm Bill Shammer. The union representing Omaha police officers says it's seen an increase in people failing to disclose weapons when interacting with police.
KETV Newswatch 7's Jessica Perez joins us live with concerns. Jessica?
The new law allows people to carry a concealed weapon without a permit. However, training is not required, something the OPOA says is important to have.
A year after a new gun law passed in the Nebraska legislature, community members fear it may be causing confusion on when people should inform police they're carrying.
I think that convoluted the waters and created a real hugga-mugga for this community, specifically for young black men who are unfamiliar with gun laws.
The law allows people to conceal carry without a permit, so no training is required. President of the Omaha Police Officer Association, Patrick Dempsey, says officers have seen an increase in failures to disclose.
In the past, you had to have a carrying concealed weapon license in order to carry that, and that's where you were informed that you need to immediately notify law enforcement.
The change in legislation still requires people to inform police immediately.
Hey, officer, just so you know, I have a firearm on my person. Tell that officer where that firearm's located. The officer may have you remove it or may just leave it in place. Dempsey
believes people don't know what to do because they aren't trained.
The bill does not require anybody to go through mandatory training.
Community member Leo Lewis believes the lack of knowledge could have contributed to Stephen Phipps' death. Phipps legally owned his gun but did not tell officers he was armed during a traffic stop.
I believe that Mr. Phipps may have needed to be more educated about his possessing of a firearm, may have been more educated about a traffic stop.
Officer Noah Zendejas shot and killed Phipps after seeing the gun pointed at officers while he jumped a fence. Councilwoman Juanita Johnson says from the beginning she felt this law would impact her district disproportionately.
So now we need to, as a community, talk about what that reality really means, and do we need to educate not only the police department but our community at large.
Dempsey says officers receive continuous training on the new legislation. He'd like to see lawmakers modify the law to improve education in the community.
Dempsey believes lawmakers need to change the language on the bill while also adding a required number of training hours. Live in Omaha, Jessica Perez, KETV Newswatch 7.